a scaly-breasted munia was seen in the northwest part of the state near Gerlach. The species is native to South Asia, but is an established exotic in the ABA area. The highest densities of the species are still in Southern California, but it has been...
This is about the time I start to hear from people that go, wait a second, it doesn't snow in Santa Fe. Yeah, it does. Every year I have to do this public service announcement to remind people, yeah, this is pretty normal. Actually, this is better than normal. So this is the second snow in the past week or so. And this is a good one. This is probably so far maybe 2-3 inches with 100% chance of snow over the next 3 or 4 hours. It's absolutely gorgeous still. There's not a breath of wind. The Nikon is safely tucked inside my trusty Beyond jacket, one of my 25 Beyond jackets that I have. Winter is one of my favorite times here in the city, country, state, whatever you want to call it. And I love it here in the winter. Most of the tourists are gone and it's very quiet. And look at this. How could you not want to be out in the middle of this? I am really buzzing right now because, oh man, I've got so many good, fun, interesting, challenging things on the calendar coming up. I'm heading to Seattle for a couple of days for meetings with Blurb and the parent company, and that includes the CEOs and the executives and my boss and some bunch of people on the marketing team I've never met before, so that's going to be fun. And then Wayfarer Vans, which is the company that built out the kit of the inside of my van, which is not only a kit that I love and a van that I love, but I really like the people that run this company, and they're coming to make a film about, I guess, me slash Amy slash the van, and so how it's kind of like changed our lives kind of thing, which sounds dramatic, but it's pretty accurate. Definitely changed our lives. They're coming for 3 days. And then Elena is coming out, and we are going to, Elena Dorfman, who I teach with in Albania, and Japan coming up in September of next year. We're just getting ready to announce the Japan workshop. She's coming out, and we are going to spend 2 days designing an online course. So we're going to take some of the things that we basically do in our physical in-person workshops in various places, and we're going to take some of that, condense it, and do a 4-hour, 2 hours on one day, 2 hours on the next day is the tentative plan as of right now. And we are going to do an online class and basically take some of the things we do in the field and present it to a much, much larger audience of people who won't be able to, for whatever reason, attend one of the in-person workshops. And then I leave for Antarctica. And that should be really interesting, to say the least. I'm excited about it. There is a Blurb tie. I'm going to be producing basically social content for Blurb in my own particular weird way. One of the reasons I like to do that is, one, obviously I work for Blurb, but two, they allow me to go and do these kind of things. So I mentioned this in my film yesterday. The second that the Antarctica trip became a possibility, my first thought was, what is the book going to look like? So that is a fascinating riddle for me. And that book, what the book will look like, ties into what's happening in May in Menorca, Spain, which is where I teach my book workshop. So my assignment for that workshop is to dramatically improve my design skills between now and then so that I can share that with other people. That's why one of the reasons I'm reading a book about grids right now and another book about typography. I want to share that. And I've also got a challenge during that workshop, which is to try to make sense of my Sicily work, which I have completely and utterly butchered 4 times so far, trying to make books of that work. I think the work is actually decent, but the books I've made are just not good. I knew it the second I saw them that they were not good enough. So that's my assignment, and that'll take me through May of next year. And I'm sure I've got other trips. I know I have other trips in January, February, March, April kind of thing, but that one's on the Spain one is really getting me excited. And then after Spain, I might end up going to Austria, to Vienna, to another photo event called Photo Wien, W-I-E-N. And the lineup looks amazing. Darius Himes, Jerry Badger, Rafal Milik. They're all going to be there. Panels, lectures, lots of book talk. You know, the geeky stuff that people like me really like. And then possibly I spend 2 or 3 months in Europe before coming back. So it could be Amsterdam, could be London, could be Paris, could be all the above. I don't know yet, but if you're in that area, make sure you come to whatever events we're going to put on. Should be fun. Yeah, I'm a little out of breath. I'll admit it. Gotta go.